Oh, that poor Rooshki. He's the one that had to fall down. Now, you ever notice someone always has to fall down in those chases, but what I wonder is, why isn't it ever one of those guys who are doing the chasing? I wish I knew. We have the big Sacco conclusion up next, and I think it's kind of okay. Maybe you will too, but you won't know unless you keep watching, so make sure you do.
And the magic donut total is now up to 3.5 dozen donuts. So if you know the number of donuts in our jackpot, you can win the donut jackpot. And now I'm calling Mrs. Hilliard at 113 Lenko Street at 555-2368. And the phone is ringing. And there's another ring. And another ring. Here's another ring. Huh. Well, I guess our viewer must be stuck in a cage or something. I'm sorry, I guess that's about as funny as a crutch. So we add another dozen donuts to the donut jackpot. And of course we add half a dozen donuts for an incorrect answer. The total is now in the jackpot up to 4.5 dozen donuts. And this isn't supposed to... hello?
Hey, Uncle Don.
Uh-huh.
Dialing for donuts.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'm down here at the public safety building. They say I got one phone call. I'm making this it.
But you're not supposed...
I threw my TV set out of a second-floor window, and it just happened to land on Leona Carlson's dog. Right now, it's as flat as the society page. Guess what show I was watching, Uncle Don?
My show?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're an idiot, Uncle Don. When I get out of here, I'm gonna get you.
No, I have to go now. I have to make another call.
I'm not hanging up. I'm gonna stay on the line.
No, come on.
I got a couple of minutes left.
No, I don't.
Stay on. You're an idiot. You're a moron. A simp. A no mind.
Well, we only have the one letter tonight. This comes from Skippy Lachette. Skippy Lachette. Or Lacheret. If you recall, Skippy's ex-wife, Laddie Roberts, wrote a couple weeks ago, and let's just pretend that they're real people, okay? Hey, Uncle Don, have you ever been caged with a cobra? I like that opening. I have, and her name was Laddie Roberts, my ex-wife. This broad is so mean that when Desmond Tutu was in Madison, she threw a pie at him. Ooh, that's mean. Ooh, that's mean. One day, while I was at work, she changed the number on the front of the house. I drove for days trying to find home. Stay away from her, Don. Okay. She's the bad news that isn't fit to print. And while you're at it, please feel sorry for me. Laddie's former husband, Skippy Lacheret. He writes in, this letter doesn't smell because Laddie Roberts took my last cent. Last cent. Well, you think that's mean, buddy? I had a girl one time, I walked in on her, she was with my best friend. Then she had the nerve to look me in the eye and say, it wasn't me. I don't know why I believed her. And, no, I'm sorry, I can't feel sorry for you, Skippy. I'm using up all my pity on myself. But one thing I do pity myself for is when I don't get letters from you guys. So, right into, hey, Uncle Don, P.O. Box 4478, Rockford, Illinois, 61104.